another part of Google Walkthrough's playthrough of Flying Tiger Shot Over China. Just wondering, we are playing Shot Over China again, and let's continue. Alright, so raid on Rangoon, Burma, December 23rd, 1941. Air headquarters at Ming Gailadon reports of 2 waves of zeros and some sort of bombers. Which I must admit, I don't know Japanese. I don't know War II Japanese names pretty. Japanese planes names pretty well. Like for example, I didn't know there was like 5,000 zeros, or at least what we call zeros anyway. We being the United States and Allies. Like the M6A something series. I believe that's the Zero's actual, the Zero's model number, and then they had their own name. But anyway, so yes, this. 2 waves are approaching raiders. All fighters ordered to scramble immediately and climb for all the height manageable to intercept. There are a few clouds in the air, and the Dagon Pagoda will provide a tactical advantage for the enemy as it provides an excellent navigation mark from the air, since the Japanese don't believe in radios, or at least for the zeros anyway, and other things. Martic, other than ray guns, they like that. They tried, but they failed. But anyway, so raiders are expected to primarily target downtown districts to create terror and panic among citizens of Rangoon. Buffaloes must keep the Japanese engaged until P-50s have caught up to reinforce us. If the Burmese troops were to lose morale, the commander may decide to pull out, which would efficiently make the Americans blind to future air raids, since we are in position of the only race scenario. Okay, and we're playing as the RAF. Okay. Of course, the British have to wait for it. Of course, the British have to wait for us to save them. By the way, let's continue. I mean, I guess we're playing as British, so yeah. I think and the Europeans have helped us in wars too, that we kind of need their help in, like the War on Terror, and the Iraq War, and kind of Afghanistan sometimes. In case of machine guns or raid, hold fire to cool down. I was reading that as hold fire to cool down, as in hold the fire button down, or as in hold fire button to cool down. As in, you know, some games just have the hold action name, and then continues because they can always tell you which button it is if you rebind. That's more of a thing even today. But no, it says hold fire as in stop shooting. It's a bit confusing. I mean, it's not very confusing if you don't play mini games with the hold fire as an action to hold fire as an action instead of hold fire as in you're doing that. You know what action is a computer term for a button press. What a button press does to the game. Anytime you want. There we go. I think it moved. Alright, so it took a little bit of time, and then of course when I start talking for a little bit, it's going to move all the way down. Well, since I'm talking about it, I actually didn't know what to record for today. So what I decided to do is go through my Steam library and just like computer desktop in general, or where I keep all the non-Steam game icons. And I just went down them all and put them onto a notepad while also typing them into my YouTube dashboard to see. Basically, I typed them in my my video finder, my YouTube dashboard, because it has that feature where you basically show more in your videos, and then you can type, and then it gives you your entire list of videos from that point and backwards. So what I did is type each title of the game in and look to see how many videos I made of it, when it was the last time I made of it, and looked at the views to see what kind of interest it had. So I did that and put down a list of games. Basically put in a list of games with a lot of interest, more recently, and games with little interest and not very recently. So yeah, and I got a lot of games for Realm of Monday, which that's today. So I got a lot of games to put in that, and I still want I want to do a new series. I just want to complete some. I complete this. This is kind of easy to complete. And the reason why I'm playing this today is because I only got 30 minutes, and the other ones which I kind of want to do, I didn't know. They're usually longer. They usually take longer to do videos for. But anyway, let's continue. So you'll probably see this game a lot. Rangoon, Burma. Rangoon, Burma. December 23rd, 1941.
Japanese bombers incoming.
That's pretty good.
Approaching raiders. Buffaloes in the 67th. You are to provide resistance in the immediate.
Alright, so if RF Air Headquarters, as you can tell. Oh, what's that guy doing? Flying really low. Oh wow. Okay, here we go, taking off.
I'm not far behind. Let's go.
Indeed. Oh, well that was easy. Okay, let's go these guys. Nah, he's getting intercepted. Okay, let's go these guys. Where's this? I mean, more information. Wait for it to come back. Oh my! Oh, well, why is my camera not coming back? I thought I fixed that. Wait a sec. Where in the world is what I want? My landing gear is back button, right? That's good to know. Oh, confused. Lift stick. That's not what I want. Details, not what I want. Oh, reset. 3 seconds. 3 seconds is too much, actually. Let's see, that's fine. There we go. Much better. Okay, full speed. Alright, we have plenty of machine guns. Just this. That's fine. Yeah, that's really fine. It's overheating, but that's fine. Actually, I'll cool off while we maneuver. Okay, let's do this. Ah, it's a little bit better. And where's the throttle? Oh, it doesn't fall that much. Classic arcade flight combat game rules. Why aren't you going that way? Thank you. What's the camera doing? Okay, up is up. No, down is up. Wait, no, up is up. Okay. It's just how the camera tilts is weird. It takes off aircraft, which makes it weird for me. Okay. One more use power. I ran out. Let's get this guy. Or where? Okay, don't run into him. That'd be bad. Also, the camera is really slow. And very disorienting, but again, nope. But then again, you're not really meant to use the camera like this. You're meant to have that be bind to maneuvers and use the D-pad. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, these are Sally's. Okay. Been a long time since I heard Japanese bomber names, because most things nowadays in World War II are European or European theater, or don't have bombers if they are Pacific. That's better. Getting the camera. And you're down. Oh, it's a Sally too. Okay. Why aren't you going down? You're taking heavy damage though. Gotcha. Okay, I see you. Oh, I think the problem is the camera doesn't adjust for your flight. It locks to your position. That's the problem I'm having. So I wish there was an option to just basically have the camera locked to your aircraft similar to Ace Combat, instead of your aircraft being able to maneuver like this. Basically, the camera works in the speed of space, and your airplane can move in that space. Very similar to when you hold the camera locked down, or when you hold the camera. When you hold the lock-on button to lock the camera to your target in Ace Combat, which I always never figured out. Or I never really liked that. I only use it when I absolutely have no idea where the enemy is, because he's maneuvering too much. Okay, you're going down. Down. Also, the camera is really slow for being a 360-degree or a Spirit influence camera. I just made that word up right now. Okay, stay behind you. Go down, please. Don't overheat, but not before you go down. There we go. Almost stalled. Actually, it's all. All right. Looks like we've shown the force of good.
Good work, pilot. Though isn't it bad? It's a wet.
All right.
Thanks, Captain. But not so fast. There's another formation on its way already, and it doesn't look like they're on the run. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a trap. That's a bloody beehive. 3rd Pursuit Squadron, do you copy? New wave incoming. Scrabble your hawks.
All right, coming.
Roger that. We're cleared, ready for takeoff. Head skywards to enemy formation.
Of course, he has this place. The place that all American pilots have. That are, well, all American leaders have for some reason. But not a voice I disagree with. Let's put gear up before we break our aircraft. Or break them off. If that's even a thing. Oh, that's just a speed limiter, okay. Okay, should only survive a little bit better because we're in a P-40. Well, you know what I just thought of? It's nice to see a game that has, okay, War Machine Power, that has so many, basically has the allies working together, because most flight combat games, War II flight combat games, don't have the allies working together at all. Sometimes they do, but it's usually just US, US AAF.
Cap's in firing range. Looks to be a full pack of light bombers. Watch
That's
your
fine.
six. There's a ton of roaming fighters about. They're swirling like bees.
Indeed.
Aim in their bellies. Don't let them get to the airstrip.
Understood. We got this. I stalled on my turn. Suck 50s. I don't think so, Kai. I actually know these by their actual designation than the American name for it. But I mean, rarely you ever see the allies working together like this. Usually it's just one Air Force working separately from another. Usually you don't get the same mission unless maybe it's RAF and American Air Corps. But that's rare. Like that will be one time per game, and that'd be one game after like 5 or in 5. And there's nothing to make you miss the P-40 more than dealing with other aircraft that's a bit worse. I mean, Griffle is fine. I actually use it in World War Warplane, and it's a good aircraft. It's just, as you saw, it's like very thinly armored, or it's thinly armored and it's any good. Come on. Okay, let's back off a bit for War Machine Power. There we go. Let's see if this guy is closest. Oh, let off A. Come on, get the 50, get everything on him. And gone. Next. I almost always stall because I'm using the Ace Combat method of hold the Hold the button until your speed drops. Instead of you have a throttle. Also, I can do this, which I wish I should be flipping to the right because of how the wings work. Oh, hello. I don't think so, buddy. How did I know that? You get him, well, I'll get this guy. Oh, are these guys completely, are these, I don't think they're unkillable, but they're not marked. Don't stall, don't stall, don't stall! Also, that's a bit weird stalling, but it works. Better than Stimmervac 1946. Which I want to do, I just gotta get the mods working. Which I still haven't after all this time. I've had the game for a couple of months now. Come on. Wait for another bombing run.
You've done well, boys, but we're seriously damaged down here. I'm starting to think they're gonna kill us all.
We're gonna see about that. Bang gone.
Gotta pull for this, pal. I say we let the bombers go and concentrate on breaking up their fight spirit.
Okay.
You're crazy. There are too many Japs. Could be
Nah.
50 of them.
Nah. That just means more kills for Chris Meyercraft. Fuck it up. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. You really don't think so. Don't stall, please. Thank you. Or actually do stall. Other way, other way, other way. I know installing this game, it feels good enough. I mean, it's kind of arcade. It's still arcade. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. But I can't see where I'm going, gang. Please don't hit the ground. That'd be bad. Oh, got some blood. They hit the pilot. That's jerks. Oh, please. I really wish you could turn that off. Oh, that's not good. They blew up an airfield when we're gonna make them feel that they shouldn't have. That's fine. Inmates. Oh, stop! At least it'll let you know that you're under fire, but it makes it really hard to maneuver when you lose all your instruments. Oh, that was close. I wonder if you get. I don't think get negative morale for it. There you go. I mean, it's a nice effect, letting you know that you have a guy in your six, especially for a newer gamer, especially for people new to this genre, because this genre did disappear for a little bit. I mean, like Ace Combat's had console releases up to 2008, and then they stopped until now, 2009 or 2017. Was it? Wait, when did Ace Combat Hustle Racing come out? 2009, 2015, I'm not sure. At least for consoles, anyway. I mean, there were mobile releases on the PSP and DS, or 3DS. What's that? There you go. That enemy didn't show up. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, you can feel it with the rumble. Well, I didn't take much damage just by being, despite some guys my 6 and having all these bullet bills. I don't think so. Where are these guys? There you are. Oh, shoot my friend. Oh, you're not shooting my friend now, buddy. Not today. Oh, these guys are maneuvering. They're being good. Oh, oh. Okay, so it only does it if you're under fire for a little bit. Oh yeah, who needs to roll when you can? Oh, when you can loop. Who tried to fly past me? Here you are. Yeah, I remember which buttons I'm pressing. Or knee lit up. Yes, yes, I know. I got your friend though. Yep, yep. Oh wow! Oh whoa! Hello. When we play this game with controller, and controller supports rumbling, or at least supports rumbling with PC games, players rumble on. You need it. I mean, not like you ever don't need rumble, unless those games which have too aggressive rumble, which actually use your hands. But yeah, you actually feel when you just get close. When you just get close to things like that. Even if you don't see the aircraft because you're at camera angle, you can get the feeling of being of a close call. Just backflip. Ooh, F-22 style. Actually, you know, the P40 can do F-22 style. Let's try it. Oh, late. Speak for yourself, man.
Not so fast. Is that one of their aces?
Oh.
Good lord. We're going to need a miracle.
Nah, you got me. Here we go. Oh, I'm slightly nicked. Me and you, buddy. Wanna play chicken? Okay, up. Break first, but I can get back. Oh, it maneuvered. Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to get him or die trying.
There you go. That's the spirit. I say, I don't need your sneaking mucker. Oh, he's in an early World War II Japanese fighter. Of course, he has more mobility than me. It's only later on where things become more interesting with that. Oh, I have more health than him. Yep, perfect. Hold up. I'm playing your games. I flip. Or loop. And get back on. You see on the radar. First time the radar is kind of useful in this. Oh, this bugger's fast. But not as persistent as me. Oh, actually, I mean, it's hard to see the health bar because it's a dark green and the ground is dark green, and the missing segments are black. But I think we could win a game of jousting with this guy. I shoot, he shoots. As long as I always hit, it doesn't matter if he always hits. And as long as I get him on the maneuver, it's fine. We have more health than them. Or do we have the same health? I don't think so. So anyone that was blocking out like a boss. Pull up, pull up, pull up! We weren't that bad. I have you now, buddy. In the words of Darth Vader. And or Anakin Skywalker. But you I mean, I guess when he's in combat, or when he's in dogfights, he's Anakin Skywalker. Yes! You're cheap, you're cheaply made, cheaply equipped. Piece of junk Japanese fighter is not going to outmatch American warhorse like the P40, which is not cheap, which is not lightly armored or easily made. Oh. And also have more guns. I'm just a bit slower. Actually, I don't think we're a bit slower than Zero. Though we don't maneuver as well, but we don't really need to if he keeps going that kind of like this. If he keeps playing joust, we can joust. Come on, down him, down, down. Yes, come! In the joust too. All right.
He's going to have a rough landing.
Indeed.
That bastard is with his ancestors now. When did you learn how to fly like that?
Practice.
Kindergarten, pal. Kindergarten in Rangoon. Tens of thousands of miles away from home.
Oh, is this the guy we played as in the tutorial? Okay. You never talked in the tutorial. Oh, more!
Oh, heck, another group. They're heading towards the port district.
Oh, of course they are.
Gentlemen of the 67th, do you copy? You must prevent those bombers from reaching the downtown area.
That'd be very bad.
Affirmative. We'll be firing at them from all directions. Let's goddamn fly, boys. Annoy those darn bombers.
Are we flying the bridge again? Oh, Rebel. Okay, let's find a little more information. Oh, everyone's pushing it. Yeah, they were all pushing it. Wait, why can these guys push it? Why can these guys go more emergency power longer than they can? Yeah, I don't get the best cooler. Do I not have the same coolers as these guys or what? Blue system. Okay, here we go. Yes, fire in the group. We're German their some style. In war. As far into the group of bombers that you get. Oh, we just need to annoy them. Get out of there. Oh, I don't think so. Reload. Cooling down. It's fine, but I can't see the health bar because it doesn't help that the health bar changes color when it when it goes over different surfaces, like it gets darker, and it even blends even more together. So always having the white, you know, the white. Oh, hello. Like the white, white, green, red, and yellow always helps. Yeah, we got tons of health. I feel like we got more health than we used to. Okay, slow down, slow down. If we can stall, we can stall. We should stall. There we go. Annoy them. Stalling's fine. We got so much attitude. We got on the way down. All right. Now let's speed up. Moves down for more airspeed.
Sir, do you copy? We've discouraged them for now.
Yep. We annoyed them to break off from each other, away from formation.
Copy that. But they're a more on approach towards the port area. Where the heck are those Americans?
Dueling an ace.
Still soaring, buddy. Had a little trouble with that fighter squadron.
Alrighty.
Boarding up for evacuation. Can your cowboys provide cover in the immediate?
Yep.
Locked and loaded, pal. Ready to shoot up a few badass silver turkeys for Christmas.
Indeed. Forward to battle we shall go. But to victory and or their defeat. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Alrighty, boys.
So are we downing or are we annoying?
More ammo. Make sure to hit him where it counts.
Yep. Oh. Stalling, manager, but it's fine. Okay, we're supposed to down them. Down. Breaking off. I'm just going to get the one's information. Oh, reloading. Reloading. Let it cool down for a bit longer. There we go. We got time. Oh, we don't have time. But it's better. But it's better to get a full burst than every single time than running ammo. There we go. Or just feather it. Or not feather it, but burst it. Go. Overall, I mean, other than the camera being weird, and I am using the camera in the way that they really didn't intend for you to use the camera, the game feels amazing. Oh, sorry. Sorry for hitting you. I didn't mean to. I just was shooting your aircraft fuselage. Okay, forget about him. For now. You guys expect information? Of theirs. Yeah, are you coming this way? Well, oh yeah, he's coming this way. Well, he's going away. Well, it doesn't matter. Just burst it. I mean, at least it's going to teach you healthy gun habits. Like burst, wait for it, burst, wait for it. Usually that's to make sure you hit things with your ammo that you're using. But this works too. Because if you burst it with a jello, it's fine. Just don't get greedy. Another one down? Oh, now it's flying the aircraft. The camera. Actually, yeah, let's get the guys trying to bomb the ships, the jerks. I'm trying to shoot things, game! Also, try not to shoot the ground. That would be very bad. Other than, then again, a fully loaded bomber hitting the ground isn't exactly a good thing either. I'm not quite sure what the Imperial Japanese were like with their whole bomb safety thing. Like, where the bombs does unless you actually activate them, put the fuse in, or what? Oh, yeah, there we go. This is the first one to actually wound me, or to actually damage me. Yeah. What will that mean? I'm pretty sure it's something good. Alrighty. Yeah. They were flying low. Alright, so mission accomplished. Multiple enemy formations were intercepted at high altitude. About 15 minutes east of Rangoon. We made runs on them and started shooting like heck, and he didn't say heck. A pair of buffaloes are in the air for routine patrol were first to attack the bombers heading for Mangladoon. I think is how they're saying it. Our P-40s soon gained sufficient height to attack for another bomber of information heading for the docks. One bomber was forced out formation trailing smoke, another reportedly crashed in the water. Unfortunately, the clear weather allowed the Japanese, or they said a shortened version, to inflict considerable damage. An estimated 1,500 civilians have been killed by interception or enclosing houses. Aww. Or incineration, or by incineration and collapsing houses. All. Tamok was caught in the crossfire of the bomber's guns, resulting in our first combat death. Dogfight came down for refueling and reported the fires all over. Smoke very thick. A busy day, let him come. He laughed, after which he went back up. Alright, so Christmas celebrations are to be held evening at the Silver Grill. Tonight's organization, the whiskey and soda with stout, port, and nimble beer. Okay, that's a lot of alcohol. Or different types of alcohol, but okay. And I don't even drink. And I'm not gonna start. Alright, let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to continue, that was my bad. Okay, that's fine. The new mission? Invasion of, Malia. Alright, well, let's see here. Oh, I can use the school, that works. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 missions left, okay, that's fine. I mean, 7 weeks, if I can beat the missions in one try, and they don't, last long, or if I, basically, the mission said this length, one per video. I'm still going to do one per video, whether they're going to be 40, 50, an hour long videos, we're going to find out. If I want to keep them, if I want to do them long, but we'll see. Alright, so, well, the Tigers. Alright, so, that'll be it for this, video. Thanks for watching. Oh, is the game awesome. Oh, is the game awesome. Now, in between this and the last part, I did play a other game called Iron Wings. It was a failed Kickstarter project, and it's basically it's a Lord to Flight combat game that's very weird. It's very much a rough gem. Like they can do so much to the game. It's just like they probably like a whole lot of funding because they failed the Kickstarter. The graphics are kind of like they're subpar, to be putting it lightly. The story is, well, let's just say not as historically accurate as this is. The flight, I like the flight mechanics in that game. I like the flight mechanics in this game, but yeah, and it's I think more expensive than this game. Or well, it's the same. It's around the same price range regardless. But I mean, that game doesn't have a classic one of these modes, a classic dogfight mode where you pick your aircraft, pick the enemy aircraft and go. That game has like a horde mode type thing with power-ups. It's weird. Like the entire game is weird. But it brings up, you know, it brings up elements that you don't hear a lot, like this game. Like this game takes place in China, whereas that game you play as a Tuskegee Airman, and like you start the game gathering war bonds in New York. Again, the entire game. I mean, there are also like what 5 airships there, 5 American airships, which don't look like gigantic bumps. They look like zeppelins, but yeah. But anyway, I mean, which game would I say for you to get? I would say this one actually. That game is a very rough gem. Unless you like rough gems, unless you can stand rough gems and kind of B-rated plots, then sure. But this game is just generally all around a whole lot better. And if you're new to this genre, flight combat games or even arcade flight sims, then you can't really go wrong with this game. And it's definitely one of the best and one of the few War 2 flight combat games to come out recently. I mean, again, the War 2 flight combat games used to be rare. I mean, aside from Iron Wings, War 2 flight combat games used to be rare to begin with. Like usually, like, if I go back in time, like, for example, in the early 90s, there was the whole basically, let's go backwards in time, from 2017 down to the era. Okay, so 2017, the thing, between 2017 and I want to say 2009, there was a thing for there's a thing for simulators and games that are as simulator as possible, with games like DCS coming out and Altus Sturmovik, which with 2017 bringing in some new flight arcade games like, for example, Vector Thrust and a couple others, but again they were rare. Whereas before 2017, it was simulators were rare, but modern day flight arcade games like Ace Combat were not rare. Were still rarer. Rare releases, but they were the common thing. And then before that, it was realistic flight combat games, which were a mix between an arcade game and a simulator. Basically, they had simulator type physics, but were easy to pick up and play. Like they didn't require reading the manual for the game, reading the entire manual of the game, practicing a lot, filling tutorials a lot, and actually reading about the plane in real life, like the CS series has done. And also flight arcade games and realistic simulators also have more aircraft than a simulator does, because simulators can really only focus so much money, or they only have so much money. Basically, they're like $60 games generally, and even today they're $60 games. But the $60 games because they put a lot of research and time and effort to building one plane. Whereas realistic games do spend that time, but they also manage to pump out other games because their games aren't as much simulatory when it comes to actually piloting the aircraft. When it comes to the flight mechanics, yes, it's rather simulatory. But when it comes to piloting the aircraft, it's much simpler. Like in example DCS, you have everyone in their cockpit does what they do in real life. Whereas in a game like, I don't know, Strike Fighters, not all the cockpit buttons don't do a lot. So yeah. And then before that, and then in between that, and then around the period between 2009 and from the beginning of time, there were War 2 flight combat games coming out every so often. And like their heyday, if I remember from actually playing them and seeing them, it was like 2006 and 2007, which were in between 2003 and 2007 was their heyday, where there were a lot of these types of games coming out, and it seems like that's restarted with everything on Steam nowadays. It seems like with Steam, it seems like with the invention of Steam and invention of indie gaming, indie developers are just trying whatever they want. Some try whatever they want, some try whatever they're good at. Like if they're an old developer, they make a new game. Everyone's excited, or they try whatever it sticks with the. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. It depends on the developer and the game. But I mean, like for example, RTSs are back. Roguelikes have got a new renaissance, so that's kind of faded now. But there was a point on Steam like 2-3 years ago where they were doing a whole, like 2012 to 2014, where there were tons of roguelikes. But now there's RTSs coming back in all sorts of varieties, for strategy games, arcade flight games like this, you name it, it's coming back, which is a great thing. And even AAA developers have realized this and like, wait a second, we don't need to keep making these like 1 to 2 series. We can go back to our older series which people really like XCOM, or like XCOM or or Xenoblade, or oh, that's a lot of games. I can't remember right now because of ADD. Yeah, but you get the idea. You know, like in 2015 and 2016, there were a lot of news, there were a lot of entry, there were a lot of new entries in series which were beloved and which haven't seen a new entry, or they want to see a sequel for a long, or they want to see a sequel. And it's been a long time. You get the idea. Anyway, so yeah. All right, well that'd be it for this video. I kind of went over time because I talked a little bit, but yeah. But going back to what I was saying at this. For a flight combat game, which is what I call World War II, which is what I call World War II arcade sims. Like Ace Combat, I just say fly arcade game, or fly arcade sim. I don't know why in my mind I think modern combat games and World War II flight combat games and modern day flight combat games are different, but I always see whenever I used to see what World War II arcade flight sims were called. They were called combat flight games. And then modern day games were called arcade flight game, or arcade flight sims. It's weird. I know combat, but anyway. By the way, so yeah, I mean, by far this is the better one on the market. I mean, there is Project Wingman. That's now a thing. That's probably the best flight. That's probably the best flight arcade sim out there. Whether it be flight combat game or flight arcade sim in the era, where this is a close second. And that's, well, it's still an alpha, I gotta give it that. It's still an alpha, it's still in the demo phases, but it's so far one of the better ones. What's a good modern flight combat game? I mean, there's Victor's Thrust. The Victor's Thrust is a bit unfinished and kind of buggy at times. I mean, you just gotta wait for Ace Combat 7, I guess. Or, I guess you gotta, I guess that'd be Ace Combat 7's the one coming out this year, hopefully. So, is it coming out this year or next year? Like there's that and Gundam Versus, which I keep forgetting if, they both come in December of 2017, 2018, I keep switching which is which. We should switch, but anyway. We should be playing both, so, yeah, there's that. Alright, but anyway, so, yeah, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching, I guess. See you in a second.